McGill will be going on loan, just as we predicted. It
Yeah.
was so
Very
obvious
important.
that he's going to go on loan. I never wanted them to sell McGill because I don't know. I see something inside that young man. But talking about prospects, David Dastro Fofana, what is happening? I know he's injured. What is the fate of that young man? If he comes back from injury, should we still loan him or we should just sell him?
I should sell him. We sell him to help the boy because see Chelsea. The way I'm saying it, Chelsea is already preparing, or they have prepared. Let me use the word. They have prepared for the next 6 to 7 years. I'm talking about Maguire now, loaning Maguire. Sure, if you loan Maguire, you want to bring Maguire back, Abi.
Yeah. If he does very well, if he do very well,
So
no spare.
Fofana for me, I don't just see how even from the that it was Todd that signed that guy. Not even the coach as at that moment signed him, and they were not even using him much. So Poch came, Lampard came,
Graham Potter came,
and they did not even look towards his angle. Is it Maresca that I want to look at his angle now?
He's injured now. The player is injured.
Well, that is why I said the best option for the player and both club is to sell, because let's just agree and let's be honest with ourselves. It never worked from the beginning. Not that the player is not a good player, not that he doesn't have prospects, like you said, but it is not working for us. So let's move on.
Same with me. I agree with that. Don't have much to say about that kind of player.
All right. Pushing forwards, talking about sales of player and loaning of player in Chelsea. Christopher Nkunku. It is now confirmed that Nkunku will leave Chelsea this summer.
Thank God.
That one is certain. He's going to leave Chelsea. But now, which club that is pushing in? Because even the Bayern that was pushing in, Bayern now is slowing down their pace. Manchester United, that we were hearing that they are interested. Man United is looking towards the angle of Benjamin Sesko.
But for me, I feel that Chelsea should also reduce the price tag on Nkunku if they really want to sell
How
him.
much now? Even though, apart from the price tag, we need a club that is serious.
See, even that's why I wanted to say something about even Jackson and this Jackson and Manu something. Ona never come tell us, say, see how much we want to offer.
Get,
Yes,
yeah.
It's the same thing with this Nkunku. You come and tell the club, see how much we can offer. Then let it be that it's the club that rejected it outrightly. You've not even negotiated. So you have to negotiate. If these clubs are serious for Nkunku, come first. Tell us this is how much we can offer to buy the
Just
player.
like what is happening between Chelsea and Ajax.
Ajax now for her to. So you've not done that. So for me, I feel like even all these clubs we are mentioning, they're not yet serious. See, it will be like play. If we stay for Chelsea.
Highest now loan. Highest push and go for loan. No.
The only player where me I know say out of all of them, the way go stay now, Jackson. Jackson is the only player I know. I don't know, but I'm 80% sure that Jackson will not leave this
Yeah,
summer.
I'm 70% sure of that also.
Jackson will not leave this summer. You understand?
Except at the die minutes time of the transfer window, a club just arises and say, okay,
But
Afamo do one for loan.
Think about it. Think about this Jackson issue. We've already made the point that it will be hard for him to break into the first 11.
Oh, Jackson. Why do you think so?
No, now.
Why do you think
based on popular opinions of people.
Yeah, I know. The fans. Yeah, you know one thing. I've told you something before. That Chelsea fans, they navigate like wave. Do you understand?
Very true.
They navigate like wave. Now, when it is sweet, it does if say they blindfold their eye to see the other side of the game. I remember it was still on this same podcast. We were shade, as in they threw insult on us that it was looking as if we are backing Maresca.
Yeah.
Do you get?
Yeah.
But when Maresca changed the narrative, changed the system, what happened?
He not change anything. He proved to them. When he proved to them,
yes. What happened now? Nobody's saying anything. If Liam Delap that we signed, everybody is just talking about Joao Pedro, Jackson. What about Liam Delap? Are you sure Do you think Liam Delap will even break into the Chelsea first team? Let's say if Jackson say, okay, fine, I no can't go the loan again, or they no can sell me now. I can't remain for Chelsea and I want to prove my point. Say I deserve to do for this first team. Then him can't they play, can't they manage, try one score goal. With this, see, truth be told, without any sense of bias, Delap will struggle in Chelsea.
Yeah, you are just assuming. Are you assuming or you are telling us directly?
With what I watch in the FIFA Club World Cup, with what I saw, he will struggle a little bit.
But I thought you said earlier before we signed Delap Delap is a Premier League proven player.
Delap is a proven. Why are you being taught that one?
Now your man, now you're Big Dave now. I don't forget. Okay, Big Dave.
Delap, based on saying they play for Premier League, say he go dey good. And he go grow up to become the kind of striker we say everybody wants.
Sure.
But the thing is that we should not expect now. Joao Pedro, he did like magic to everybody. You understand?
Yeah.
Like say, I see don't come, he don't score goal, even score goal for final. It's like magic to Chelsea fans. But Delap will not give you that kind of magic. It's going to take gradual process.
It's the same thing we are saying, Mr. Peter.
Don't try Jackson off the team.
If you are putting this stuff for Delap, put it for Joao Pedro also. And that is the reason why that day gift you said something about Jackson should get ready to be a second choice striker.
It's the truth, bro.
No. I'm not disputing it. I'm just bringing it up again now. Based on what Mr. Peter is talking now. Season can start. And this Joao Pedro, where they say they do magic now. Something can happen to him. He can drop form.
Make I talk like Chelsea fans.
Nothing happen to him. I don't already talk like that already. God forbid.
You see, that's why.
No. I'm just giving you the Chelsea fans reaction.
That's why if you go talk like that, don't go talk like that for Delap. If we are positive, let's be positive for everybody.
So why you are not positive for Jackson? You said that Jackson will struggle to enter the first team.
Do you know why I say so? Maresca signed.
Why is it that it is only me that is looking towards? I'm looking towards the brighter side of Jackson.
I'm not even looking at. I'm not looking towards where the most popular people. Now, this is the reason why I say most of the things I say concerning these three strikers. Maresca signed 2 strikers when you yourself have been playing for that team. What does that entail to you? That I am a striker in my team, and all of a sudden my coach goes out to sign 2 strikers.
That's the first question. Let me ask him the second question. Now, aside from the goal scoring contribution of Joao Pedro, now, do you agree that there are still some other good characteristics that Joao Pedro possesses as a player that Jackson does not possess?
Do you know that Jackson still possesses some characteristics that
Joao Pedro doesn't possess?
I would like to know.
Do you know that Kopama, the early phase of the last season,
yeah, and
even last
2 seasons, yeah.
If you watch Kopama football, Jackson compliments Palmer. We said it here.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Jackson compliments Palmer.
Yeah, you're bringing a good point that we can talk about. Here, continue. He compliments Palmer.
Apart from
Jackson breaks line for you as a forwarder.
Jackson makes
good runs. Do you understand?
So why is
Jackson can drop back? The only issue with Jackson is that he's not clinical
and
up front.
You've given the answer. So what
do you
want
sure that Joao Pedro
will be clinical
all through for you?
Jesus, guys.
What do you want? Okay, I want to give that something.
Yeah.
Well, how are you sure Joao Pedro will be clinical?
He has already proven it. Was it not clinical in the World Cup?
No,
in the Club World Cup?
I'll tell you, because you are not using 1 or 2 games to show.
Guy, don't say 1 or 2 games. This guy played 3 good games. The first one, he came up as a substitution, and we saw his efforts in the game. The second match he played, we saw an outstanding performance. 2 good goals, unimaginable goals. And I can put it to you that Jackson has not scored those goals before.
I will take you back to when Jackson played for Chelsea in the preseason. Let us not forget. I keep bringing.
Guy, no be preseason be this, so. This one now big competition. What competition?
The same intensity that was
president they come preseason, they can't give cup. Don't call the match a preseason.
No, wahala. No stress.
This is what I'm saying.
Don't worry. See,
we cannot. That's
the truth about the matter is that the 3 players are Chelsea players.
He's dependent on Maresca.
He's Chelsea players. Depending on how Maresca.
But now the ranking
It
states that
depends
Joao
on
Pedro
the
is
Mare-
above.
It depends
Joao
on
Pedro
who
is above.
Maresca would
How
want
do
to
you
play
know that
more.
Joao Pedro is above?
Guy, I don't. This argument now, it's not looking as if we are
Ah,
now
wait
like
now.
Because
we are not
no,
hitting
wait
on our
now.
player. We
Okay,
don't
wait,
hate our
wait now.
player.
How
Okay,
do you
wait,
know that
okay,
Joao
wait,
Pedro is
okay, wait.
above
He
Let-
has
Jackson?
shown it. Even Delap.
He has shown
Jackson and Delap.
maybe only
Joao
shown.
Pedro is above. There's nothing you want. There's no need to argue. We've seen
Okay,
like the
bro.
qualities of good tackles, dropping back, good finishing, excellent finishing, both
No,
from
I-
outside the box
no,
and
no,
inside the
no,
box.
complain
no.
next season, no.
No, me,
You know me say when he do bad. You know me say when he do bad, I no go tell am say, oh boy, you don't do bad.
I must talk something.
Talk something.
Jackson
Eh,
scored more goals than Joao Pedro last season.
see.
Wait,
Okay.
the primary duty of a striker is
Yeah.
what? To score goals. And yes, Jackson missed, but he had more goals than Joao Pedro last season.
Who had more games, please?
Which one be who had more games?
Did you check who had more games between
League
the two
games,
players?
guy, Oga. If you
You
talk
see my
about
league
games,
games.
Joao Pedro, this same Brighton played in the Europa League, and so I watched him. He played.
Do you know that if Jackson plays for a team like Brighton, he will not perform well? Do you agree to that?
Why would he perform well? What-
Guy, don't
what-
say this. He
what-
won't.
What is the guarantee?
He won't.
Tell me why.
He's not clinical. Wetin dey even dey help am be say person like Palmer dey will be say they give am that even free chop
Wait,
goal.
now Jackson no
Free
good.
chop goal.
So you're telling me that all the goals Jackson scored last season was those
Let's-
chances that Palmer
see.
gave to him to score?
Please.
Do you
The
know how
truth-
many-
the truth is that
do you know how many goal contribution that Jackson gave to Palmer in terms of meandering with Palmer?
see, just as the chemistry of Jackson and Palmer worked, that's how the chemistry of Joao Pedro and Palmer is still working. Nothing has changed.
My
See,
own is that you people are just the way Dave said that. Why I'm just trying to talk because Dave, you just wrote Jackson off.
no, it's not from me. I said popular opinion of people. You know, and this is the reason. And I didn't even like arrive to my point. This is what I want to say. It's dependent on Maresca. It's totally dependent on Maresca next season.
But I'm
Because
still asking,
if only Maresca
All
would
this
give,
and make Jackson
Wait.
go man you.
if only
Make
Maresca
man
would
know what
give
talk.
these three players equal chances to prove themselves. If he doesn't, Oga, you cannot. At this point, we can't. be talking
Oga,
about
leave
Jackson.
that thing of saying giving equal chances. See, when person pass person, they talk say yes, impact. For now.
So between Joao Pedro and Jackson, who is a better player?
Currently, because everything you're talking is about now and tomorrow, Joao Pedro is a better player. As we are talking now,
You
Joao
say
Pedro
tomorrow.
is a better
Say,
player.
Oga, don't talk tomorrow. Because
Okay,
tomorrow,
talking
tell me
now,
tomorrow.
talking
Talk
now, he's a better player. Now I can put it to you that
Then
finish.
Delap and Jackson, who is a better player?
Who's a better ball playing striker?
A better ball playing
Whether
striker.
ball playing striker or ball playing striker, you know, concern me. Who is a better player?
Oh, but
Delap
now
and Jackson.
there where I go feel the shake small for my decision. But when it comes to Joao Pedro,
Leave Joao Pedro aside. Delap and Jackson. Because the way some people are saying it, they are saying it as if Jackson decide not to leave this summer or Chelsea did not get a buyer for Jackson this summer and Jackson stay for us with us next season, that means automatically Jackson cannot even bench a player like Delap, even though he will struggle to bench Joao Pedro. Do you understand? That's the way some people are saying it. So I'm asking now, between Delap and Jackson,
for me, I'll give it a 50-50. But the truth is that
okay,
Delap still has a unique quality.
Let's say Joao Pedro have one or two knock. Go for the bid. He have one or two knock.
Okay.
And not to play
More
two
talk,
games.
more talk in loose form.
No,
Guy, you speculated guy. Now I know like I can smell your player lose
calm
form.
down now.
See, Jackson no lose form. Jackson no lose form, but he's playing nonsense intentionally.
Let me tell you something. You see this thing about you saying speculating negatively. This is football.
Don't
You
say
want- you
don't
must
say
talk
lose
about
form,
what-
bro.
you must
See,
talk
Jackson
about
no lose
things that
form.
happen.
Jackson no lose form. He dey play rubbish.
Okay.
Have people that you say Jackson no lose form? He dey play rubbish. You agree that
Wait, make I finish.
miss
now.
goal no be about form.
Wait, make I
Person
finish.
dey play-
I leave the form. Let's say Joao Pedro.
Has injury, yes.
No
Just
be
say
injury.
injury.
Let's say he gets a card. Let's say yellow card issue where go come result.
Now,
Okay.
this is not be negative speculation.
Wait now, yellow
That
card
one-
issue.
if that one no dey in
You
the
know
back.
say-
Come on,
you know
Fọlá,
that Joao Pedro is a very
He's
aggressive.
just coming.
Do you know that
Yes,
Joao
I
Pedro is
know.
an aggressive player?
Yes,
Good.
I agree to
You don't
that.
get yellow card, we go result to one match ban or let's say 3 match ban.
Yes.
Then you have Delap and Jackson. And you have games like City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Which of these players will you feed in to complement players like Palmer and Gittins, or let's say Pedro Neto?
Jackson and Palmer don't play those 3 clubs that you mentioned. Jackson and Palmer don't play against Man City. Jackson and Palmer don't play
I
again.
just say
No,
who
I
you
want
play?
to give you an answer. And we don't see the performance of Jackson. Nobody they see. I'm not telling that Jackson is a good striker, but you see that attitude of not being clinical is just a problem. For me, I'll pick Delap.
Okay, let me.
He go see come in second half.
Okay,
Not be saying go bench. He go see come in.
Let me speculate positively. Like you say that you always speculate negatively. What if Jackson hits form next season?
Good. Give him the grant to play.
Over
give
Joao
him the
Pedro,
grant.
right? Over Joao
If he
Pedro.
plays better than Joao Pedro, give him the grant to play.
Thank
I'm not against that. That is my own. But for
we
now,
have come to an agreement.
for now, the key player now, we talk about the striking position in Chelsea. The key player we are mentioning is Joao Pedro. He's the one, he has shown just how many games he don't show waiting if he do. So if he like making go fuck up, I go sit there and say him fuck up.
and they go bench and we will agree some of them
Yes, bench him. But but for the fact if
is the
if
basis
you
of
call it for
argument
situation
here?
where we say if they play rubbish, Delap they play rubbish, Jackson they play rubbish, then I think the club is doomed. I will say okay, play the team just like Arsenal, bring a midfielder to become a striker.
Because now Merino he gets.
What I am saying at the end of the day is if Maresca, if only he gives these three guys equal chances to prove themselves.
But the truth is that they cannot have equal chances. Just agree to that.
Why?
They can't
Why?
have equal chances.
Then why the three players in the club? He can equally go and tell Jackson that, bro, the same way he told Sterling, the same way he told other players like Chalobah before then. He can tell them that, bro, as it stands now, you're not in my project.
You know this Maggie injury that he had towards the end of the previous season. You know that injury was not really at the middle of the competition. It was just towards the end that he had that injury. Now, Maggie was there and Jackson was there. Why you? No, you go agree say yes, Jackson is a better striker than Maggie as of that point. Why you not say okay, Maresca, give Jackson and Maggie equal time, so that at least now to bring the potential of Maggie.
You cannot compare Maggie to this three because Maggie is a very, very young player.
Same thing
He's-
as for now. You
What
cannot
we say,
compare.
no.
So Jackson is a very young.
These three
No,
strikers are all playing
I'm
at their high level, at their prime. Come on, if you're talking of age, their age bracket, our difference is not too much. So you
But
can't
in
tell me
terms
that,
of rating,
not be okay, leave
on
rating,
how like
Yeah,
rating these three strikers, we know that this one is far better than this other two. Not just better. I use the word far better.
and we are asking now.
Well, this job,
We're talking about
guy,
finish.
this job. You know why? I don't know because of the goals he scored in the FIFA Club World Cup.
Aside from the
Every-
goals, he had a good
That's-
game. He
see,
played well.
Truth be told,
Yes.
If Joao Pedro did not give you that charisma or that show character on the pitch,
Yeah.
you will not say this thing that you're saying.
Because he did it. That is why I am saying it. Now, because of that, he win. Do not wait to make a rating high.
And we
Before
now-
he come Chelsea, he rating be not like this.
We
Yeah.
are trying to tell. I'm trying to tell you, say, don't write
When-
off
when
this
even
young
But
man.
Jackson don't dey for good 2 years. What do you want to do again? This guy has been there.
Cucurella was in Chelsea for 1.5 years doing nothing.
It was just
And
a- it was just a complete season. It was just a complete season.
Wait, let me finish. Chelsea fans came online and said that they should sell off this young man, that is not needed in Chelsea. What are we doing with him? To the point, they even offered him to Man U. If not, the young man said that he rather remain in Chelsea bench than for him to go to Manchester United. And look at Cucurella now.
So what's the result today? Now first I would hit on Jackson be this.
Wait now. See, there are players that they don't just hit form immediately. It takes time.
But at the end of the day, Git, you will not.
Even
you
this
will not- you will not
Hugo
dis-
Ekitike that Liverpool signed. How many times when he don't play?
No, Git, don't worry. After this season, if you don't perform, Git go sit and say, make them give her time. Say, you guys adapt. Make them
Who?
give her one more season.
Who?
Ekitike. Yes.
That
What
one
you?
I play and
Wait,
like this
wait,
Jackson
wait.
we talk about now. Jackson has played for 2 seasons. Guy, we have been complaining about his clinicality. Like we have hit so hard
But
on
you cannot-
Jackson.
That is it.
We
Okay,
have
wait,
hit
Forget
so
about
hard
the
on
goal
him.
side, but it
See.
cannot take away
The
the
contributions,
contribution
the
that
little-
Jackson.
Nobody is writing. Not
Let's
be me write
move
them
on.
off now. Big Dave write them off for you. Not be me write them off.
Jesus.
I don't say anything.
Guys,
I just say this here
wait,
for now.
guys, please,
Joao
guys,
Pedro go
yeah,
bench.
yeah, wait.
Guys,
cut,
please
cut,
back
cut,
forward.
cut,
Back
cut.
forward this video.
Jesus.
I said due to people's opinion, due to popular opinions.
We will have people comments. We'll listen to people's comments concerning this Joao Pedro, Delap, and Jackson.
We need to emphasize because we have to be sure if we will talk to the team to keep Jackson or sell Jackson.
The question is, if Jackson stays at Chelsea next season, do you think, but if these three players have been given equal chances, and probably Jackson is in form, do you think Jackson will be able to be ahead of Joao Pedro?
and Delap.
and
Joao-
Delap.
Now make it Jackson in form. Joao Pedro is still in form, right?
Now,
Yes,
the
now-
form I'm talking about for Jackson, because the only thing we talked about here about Jackson is that he's not clinical.
Yes.
So if let's say Jackson adds clinicality to his game,
And Joao Pedro is still clinical.
he's still clinical.
Joao Pedro will still start ahead of him. Bro.
Why?
He will still start because see, Mo no go there.
You thought- the
No,
people
see,
that say-
Mo no look characteristics. So if you're
Wait,
looking about
wait.
characteristics of player, you will not even
Shey,
make
na
that
you talk say
comparison.
only clinicality be Jackson problem.
Yes.
You talk am.
Yes.
And then they tell you say if that clinicality now enter in Adam for in game.
Now I go still give you reasons why Joao Pedro go there ahead of him. Now talk about low block team. Low block team. Now if you tell you say Joao Pedro, don't forget he's more skillful than Jackson. Now, do you agree to that?
Jackson never see Jackson dribble before.
Wait, oh boy, you won't compare the skills of Joao Pedro and Jackson. Jesus.